Hey everyone, thanks for coming. I think we should probably get started. It's 11:10 now. So, welcome to our first general meeting of winter quarter. We're really excited to see all you here. Really excited also for this quarter. We still have to follow. Still, things are pretty tough. So we're gonna have to be virtual, but we really, as a whole club and board, we're really looking forward to kind of optimizing the experience for all members and kind of making the club a bit more tight knit so that everyone can kind of get to know each other. So hopefully you guys like what we have, and we're always looking for feedback. So if you guys have anything, any suggestions, just let us know. But let's get going. All right, events. So right now we have a couple events set up. One of them is our SolidWorks workshop. And so what we are hoping to do with this SolidWorks workshop is trying to see what kind of things you all are really interested in or maybe struggling in. I know, there's different classes for SolidWorks, but especially when you start working, on your own little project or working on something else outside of coursework, a lot of the times there's not instructions to how to build something, or there's not like a worksheet that tells you how to build it. So our goal would be to kind of teach you guys some of the new techniques, maybe show you some of the different features in SolidWorks, because I know the interfaces, there's a lot going on and there's a lot of possibility for what you can do. But unfortunately, unless you know how to use it, it can be pretty daunting, especially for newer users. So our hope is to probably try and incorporate some newer techniques for you guys to learn about. Um, we're probably not going to make that heart. We could make that cat though, I think. And um, also, we're gonna have social game night. That's gonna be on the 26th, and this is one of our social events. Last quarter we did like medical documentaries, and we have discussions, and we really like those. And this quarter we're gonna try and keep it up with social events. And so our first social event will be a game night. We can play different games like Scribble.io, Pictionary, Among Us, or what else? Like trivia. Um, I remember we call it Trivia Crack. Was really, I don't know if you guys played that in high school. I definitely did a lot. I never I never won. But if you win, you can get I guess you could get a Chili's gift card if you want. But we can probably work with you on that. We'll want to see if we can get a gift card to the winner. So if you want Chili's, you can have Chili's. Um, that's the cat. That's not. It's like my cat, but not actually my cat. My mom just kind of like looks after it and lets it in. But she has a Chili's gift card. So if you want to be like a cat, you can get the Chili's gift card and come out to social game night. And we have another event that Lily is going to help us talk about.
Yeah, so we've invited, well, she was a lecturer last quarter before that, and part of the 2019-2020 year, Sarah Della Ripa. She taught BMed 450, which is an engineering and women's health class, and she's not currently lecturing right now. I'm not sure if she plans to be back, but she developed a curriculum for studying women's health and engineering and how you can get involved and how engineering can impact that specific field and area of study. She was a Cal Poly alum, and as a as a master's thesis, she worked on developing a paper-based assay test, basically for predicting hemorrhage in postpartum women. And after that, she interned for Alydia Health and worked on the JADA device, which is a vacuum. Well, it develops a negative pressure within the uterus to prevent hemorrhaging after after a mother gives birth. And part of that process, and I think on her own time, she's done field work in Uganda, working in maternal clinics and women's health clinics, and she is now a maternal health advisor at Equalize Health. And you can find her on LinkedIn at the following links, and also her Lydia Health story at the link. And these slides will be posted on our the MDC website, so you can find them later.
Yeah, so we're really excited to have Sarah come talk to us. As Lily said, she's done a lot of great stuff, so I think it's definitely worth coming out and just hearing her talk. Moving on.
Okay. So moving on to projects, we had a lot of really great progress last quarter. Just to give like a brief rundown, we have the EpiPen redesign, which is designing like a needleless way to inject epinephrine for people going into anaphylactic shock. We have electrolyte monitor project, which is like a wearable device to detect your electrolyte levels. The pain evaluation project, which is about developing a more objective way to communicate pain in a healthcare setting. The portable gluten sensor, which is a portable device that can detect gluten even in foods where it's kind of harder to detect, like fermented foods. And then we have the seizure prediction device, which is meant for people that have seizures to sort of know that they're coming on before they happen. And so basically we do a lot of like our putting the teams together in fall quarter, but if you're new and if you're interested in any of these projects, please feel free to reach out to any of the team leads. Like Lily said, these slides will be posted with their emails afterwards, but and then they'll be able to tell you if they're willing to invite people into their teams right now. So yeah. And then there's also more information on the projects on our website. Um, and then we
Yeah,
have,
so
oh, sorry.
I think all the projects are doing really well. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they all do. And yeah, so if you guys are interested, just contact the team leads, and you can talk to them personally and see what they think. Okay, Microsoft Teams. So I know a lot of clubs use GroupMe, Slack, or just I guess anything. We're using Microsoft Teams. We really like Microsoft Teams because of how it's sort of like already integrated with your Cal Poly email. So like if you use OneDrive, all your OneDrive stuff is there. Calendar, like calendar events. If you use your calendar, all the events get stored in there. And also, it's a really great way to talk with faculty because a lot of the faculty, they use all the Microsoft Office suite software, and our club advisor, he definitely really likes using Microsoft Teams because it helps, integrate everything all in one spot. So I definitely think Microsoft Teams is something worth kind of getting accustomed to. And so we have the link on there. You can't click it right now, but we'll have this posted in the slides on the website. And with this, you can join our team and you can, get onto the general channel or any of the other team channels, as well as we'll be having an extra channel just for random discussion, anything. And through teams as well as email, we'll be announcing events and updates on whatever's going on with NBC throughout the quarter. Now it's time for a scavenger hunt. Okay, so Allie, can you explain it? I'm really bad at explaining.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is put everyone in like 4 breakout rooms, and with your breakout room, you're gonna try to answer these 10 questions. A lot of them are online, and if they're not online, they're hopefully pretty easy to figure out. But basically just try to write down your answers and then call us into your breakout room when you have the answers finished. And we'll go ahead and check your answers and then we'll see who gets to that first. So yeah. I'm gonna open the rooms right now and we'll get started.